I'm just fixing the camera really quickly. Okay, cool. Hi Libra, welcome to February 2019. My name is Colleen and this is my channel Arcana Rising. Please like, share, and subscribe. So I've been doing all of my recordings live this month because I have found that it is a million times easier to upload these videos. They go up so much faster and it saves me a ton of time, and you can get your messages more quickly. So all around it's a benefit. So if there's any bloopers at any point, I apologize, but that's just the way it's gonna go from now on, I guess. So, okay, this is a reading for Libra, Sun, Moon, and Rising for February 2019. I am using the Rider-Waite tarot deck that I'm actually giving to everyone that attends my workshop on February 23rd. You can go to the link below called Spread the Love Workshop. It's going to be held at Terra Soul Sanctuary. It's a yoga studio in Wilmington, North Carolina. So if you're in that area, please definitely check it out. Or if you know of anyone that lives in that area, please send that info to them. Thank you. Also, while I'm shuffling, do my little advertising. If you are interested in a love and relationship reading, this month only for February, I'm offering a $22 reading interpretation. You'll receive the PDF, a written PDF sent to your email, and that's $22 only. And that offer is available until the end of February. So definitely check that out. Okay, so we've got okay, all right. Wow. So you got 5 cards instead of 4 this month. And also, I just wanted to let you know that at the end of this portion, I'm going to be pulling a card from the Romance Angels Oracle card deck as well. Okay, so I'm just evaluating. I'm just tuning into these cards before I start speaking. So we have 3 major arcana cards here. And major arcana cards signify major events, significant happenings, occurrences that you want to pay attention to this month. So it feels like you're heading in the wrong direction towards in the beginning of the month is what's coming up. There's this energy, so it can be, let me just show you really quickly. We have the Knight of Swords and the Chariot in reverse here. So to me, this is telling me that a direction hasn't really fully been thought through on where you're going. But there's a desire to move forward, but it hasn't fully been thought through. So let's like slow down in the beginning of the month and make sure that the direction that you are heading in is something that has really been thought through. And then we have this energy that's calling for balance. Right, okay. So there's a balance that is being called in this month. We need to balance the energy between action and inaction in a way. So we have the Knight of Swords in reverse, the Chariot in reverse. We have the Temperance and the Moon. And we have the Two of Cups as well. So there's a balance that is needed between action and intuition, action and like listening to what your inner guidance is directing you towards, and it feels like it's trying to call you towards a mutual beneficial partnership, relationship, or like a business opportunity, a contract, a connection with somebody who's on the same wavelength as you towards the end of the month. But it feels like we need to be listening to our intuition here more so than like there's a desire. We need to slow down this month. This is not a month for action. This is a month for internal work, in going inwards, listening to your inner guidance, balancing your energy. So it feels like if you're feeling a little scatterbrained this month, this is a calling to slow down, and balancing especially your emotional energies, so that your intuition can come in and you can trust it. So if you're feeling a little out of whack emotionally, it's going to be difficult for you to hear your intuition really coming in. So there's a desire for slowing. There's a calling to slow down. Get yourself balanced. Get yourself regrouped this month. Slowing down. And that I feel like there's a level of self-care that is being asked as well. Because if you focus on if we are focusing on just moving forward, you're going to go backwards, is what's coming up here. Like if I flip this around, like there's issues in partnerships because you're not intuitively connected. You're feeling out of balance, but then you start moving ahead anyway, and you're going in the wrong direction. And it's like the direction that you're attempting is going to, like 2 steps forward, 1 step back kind of thing. Like you're trying to move forward, but you're actually going backwards. You're backtracking. I feel like that's the potential. If you try to put things into action this month, you're gonna end up having to backtrack, or you're gonna feel like you're just treading water and really not getting anywhere. So like I keep wanting to push these two to the side and just like not even look at them. Like don't move forward with anything. Action is not going to benefit you this month. Like some real movement, like if you're looking to move from one place to another, or move a business forward in another direction, or just doing something where you're feeling like you want to charge ahead with something, I strongly suggest waiting and not acting on those urges this month. This is a month of rebalancing, so you can connect to your intuition and hear the guidance that's coming in. and working with your fears, working with your hopes and dreams, balancing that energy out so you're not being motivated by fear to move forward. You're being more fully and completely consciously aware of your motivations for action. But it comes through self-care and nurturing this month, balancing that energy, and that will bring you closer to another person in your life. That could bring you closer to a deeper connection in a relationship. That could bring you closer to meeting somebody new if you're trying to do that, or it can bring you closer to some real partnerships and business opportunities and contracts for working together this month. But it only comes through not, no external action, but this is all internal balancing and internal trusting and guidance this month to lead you into these opportunities for partnerships and relationships and emotional balance again, because I feel like you are out of balance in the beginning of the month. Scatterbrained energy, wanting to go in like all these different directions that are only going to backtrack you in the long run. You're going to be backtracking, or you're feeling like you're going to have to redo things very soon if you move forward with something, whatever it is. So, emotional balance through intuitive connection brings you to being on the same wavelength as somebody else in your life, or someone new coming in your life that is on the same wavelength as you, and you have this connection that is mutually beneficial to each other. So now I'm going to, there it is, pull a card from the Romance Angels Oracle card deck. So we have heart-to-heart conversations coming up. Honestly discuss your feelings with each other. So this could be saying maybe you have this desire to run away from a relationship in the beginning of the month. If you're in one, maybe there's a desire to leave a relationship or overreact to something or try to force it in a direction that isn't meant to be for that relationship. So it's calling in this emotional balancing and trusting in the divine timing. Brings you closer to each other towards the end of the month. So like you have to work through your shit this month in order to get to a balanced place again towards the end of the month. Like if you find that you are dealing with lots of conflict in relationships this month, you need to take time for yourself and work through what is emotionally going on in you. And it has nothing to do with the other person. They're just they are just an external reflection of what is going on internally for you, and you need to check inwards this month and figure out what's going on. Get back into the flow of the universe. Start like surrendering to the process and stop trying to control everything. And then, reapproach whatever the situation is within this relationship and have that heart-to-heart conversation towards the end of the month when things are much more calmer. And that will help to strengthen your bond, taking care of yourself and, seeing why you're having such an emotional response to something that's going on in this relationship. Or you're having some serious conversations with potential business partnerships towards the end of the month that are only going to benefit you as long as you are in a balanced state of mind so that you can both be understood. So that's something to also consider this month. So don't even try to push forward with anything this month. This is a month of self-care. Don't force things to go in a certain direction. You have to, like, the more you force it, the more resistance you're going to get, and you're just going to keep backtracking. So getting back in balance, you know, working with the internal stuff is going to really benefit you towards the end of the month with a specific relationship in your life, whether it's a romantic relationship, a business partnership, or, you know, family ties. Something or someone is coming in to help create this emotional balance and this seeing eye to eye energy at the end of the month. Okay, Libra? So that is your message for February 2019. Please like, share, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And I really appreciate you guys supporting my channel and watching. And if you want to book a reading with me, you can click the link below, book a reading. I'm offering a $22 love and relationship reading for this month only. So definitely check that out. It's in the book a reading link below. And if you're from North Carolina or you know someone from North Carolina, please share the Spread the Love workshop link with them, or join in yourself. It's going to be lots of fun. I'm so super excited. Okay, Libra, thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a fabulous